So my favorite part of Ghost Trick is when he says, "I'ma do a ghost trick," and he does it. Yes, the director of Phoenix Wright worked on something that doesn't involve being a lawyer. The game was remastered on Steam, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One, so it's readily available and well worth playing. I've only played it for 2.5 hours, but I can't help but feel compelled to talk about it. Anyway, Ghost Trick brings over the crime formula of the Ace Attorney series, but takes us straight to the scene of the crime. Since the Ace Attorney games usually have the crimes happen beforehand, there's a lack of immediacy in terms of action. Sure, they have plenty of drama, but people aren't gonna die out of nowhere most of the time. Here, we play as a ghost, so we can freely interact with all sorts of characters in cool and interesting ways. Since Phoenix Wright did a lot of investigating on his own, it often felt like we might as well be considered a detective as well. It wasn't like Detective Gumshoe was ever doing enough, the lazy bum. With that in mind, the merging of a ghost detective makes a lot of sense, and now I can finally say, "I'ma do a ghost trick," and it just makes sense, you know? And from the 3 chapters I've played, it's just so cool. I can't help but feel impressed by how the game just nails the concept and fills the screen with creativity. Jumping from object to object, reading the hilarious writing, and vibing to the sick music, Ghost Trick is one of those games that just needs to be played. Honestly, I don't feel like the game gets enough recognition in the gaming scene. Admittedly, if I had my way, a lot of the greats would be commonly talked about and the indie gaming scene would take plenty of notes from them. Sadly, we don't live in my gaming utopia. It just has to be said that a game's quality is not determined by its sales. A game could be insanely good and not get the marketing budget to inform the people about it. It's a real shame in Ghost Trick's case. The game is so charming and creative that I'm honestly surprised that it didn't take off. There's so much to love about the game that it just leaves a smile on my face. Thanks for checking out my video. I'm a bit of a ghost YouTuber as of late. I'll do my best to improve my upload speed, but I just lack focus right now. Anyway, I'll see you all later when I do my ghost trick.